Hey everyone.
Hello, you guys.
Victoria.
Yeah.
This is going to be the most amazing,
Yes.
possibly the most amazing, life-changing, Feel It
Really?
Real show ever.
Really?
Oh my God.
How can you say that?
How can I not?
Okay.
There's the question. How could I not say that when I
All
know what I
right.
know, when I do what I do?
Cool. Very
Victoria,
good.
go
So,
for it.
hi, you guys. Welcome to another exciting Feel It Real Fun on our 3rd of June 2021.
You know, oh, it's so exciting.
Big idea
Oh my
manifesting.
God, it's the big idea. Manifesting
Should be the big idea
show.
manifesto.
Big.
What?
Don't like the word
Is it,
manifesto.
don't you?
Well, I do.
Okay.
But I didn't use it, so obviously it's not a good
All right,
word
because I
today.
brought it up, it's not good enough. Got you. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
So, go to freeneville.com.
221 email pseudo.
Random
That's
goodness.
right.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Triple D. Oh my God, I just saw Triple D, Lisa, Alessandra, Stella Jim, Triple D, Brian. Oh my God, these kids are here, guys.
Yeah.
Ooga, ooga, ooga,
Did I
shaka.
do join our 90-day adventure yet?
At manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Don't know if I did it, but
Doesn't
yeah.
matter, I just did. Amazing, Triple
Okay.
D.
Cool.
Tony Doyle.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
All right, so just to be clear, if you go to DreamDrivenDay.com, you can register starting right now, today. The course begins in the middle of the month, right? But here's what's going to happen. Someone's going to dick around to the 20th. I swear to God, every time, right? You know what happens on the 20th? I write
Yeah.
down, yeah, it's already 5 days gone, and it was booked like the first week. We offered it. So
There you go.
don't be in the state of dicking around, right?
Okay.
Cool. By the way, you guys that have done Triple D, would you just give it a like
A
quick
thumbs
little
up or
review or
something.
something?
Yeah.
Yay, that kind of thing. Triple D rocks. Just say something, right?
Yeah,
Anyway,
that'd be nice.
so Victoria, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were nice to you, right? Time to
Well,
be nice fucking back, right?
okay. And
Anyway,
yes, you're right, Gaza. For refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Gaz is here too. I just
He
love
is.
Gaz. He's so little, and you just want to go when you see him, you just want to pick him up by his head and go, "Hey Gaz, hey Gaz, hey Gaz."
Cool.
Boom, Ashley, Triple D, bomb, bomb, bomb.
Lisa,
Oh
yes, do
yeah.
it, DDD.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Victoria.
Yes.
So we're gonna start today with a big idea, right? And the big idea is this: your day determines your destiny, right? Somebody write it down.
Your day determines your destiny. I think we've heard that before.
We've
You
heard that
DDDers.
before. Some of us actually
Yes.
live that. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, it's not someday is going to determine some destiny. No, 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 no. I'm not a fan of the someday over the rainbow shit, right? Yo, Valerie, Triple D is the way to be. Uh-huh. Right? So your day determines your destiny. Now, we're going to talk more about the hows and whens and stuff, but Victoria's going to, yeah, actually wrote down, this is possibly the most amazing show you've ever seen in your entire life, because when you get this,
And then there's always the dot,
yeah,
dot,
the dot. I live in a
like, it
dot
doesn't give it
factory.
away.
My brain is a dot factory, right?
Yes.
But today's going to Victoria. Today is going to do today's Neville Goddard quote.
Yes.
So, all right, Triple D kids.
Okay, and
Yo.
here's one of my favourites. So Neville says, if I could get you to be completely in love with some state to the point where it haunted the mind, I could almost prophesy that you would, in the not distant future, externalize that state within your world.
This is, who knows what Triple D lessons. Every Triple D lesson begins with a quote, has a little video, an audio that you can read along with, and another quick little video, right? It doesn't take long, but it does create long-term results in your day.
Long-term results,
In
yes.
your day, right? So,
Yes. And the reason we fail is we aren't hungry enough to change.
anybody here get hungry or thirsty? Anyway, I do.
For either we do not know the law or we haven't the urge or the hunger to really bring about the change. For the changing of the feeling of I results in the change of reaction, which change of reaction results in a change of world.
All right, so I'm going to take that away from Victoria before she puts it over there, and then I say you have to give it back to me now,
Okay.
right? Because we're going to have a lot of fun with this today. At least I am, right? So, Who knows what day from Triple D this quote starts it off with, right? Because this is done in the first week, right? Who
Yes.
knows, right? So it sort of narrows it down to this first 7 days, right? But here's the thing, guys.
Yes.
What does Neville say here, right?
Yes.
If I could get you to be completely in love with some state to the point where it did what?
Haunted the mind.
She loves that part, right? Something is going to haunt your mind. Hashtag Triple D Galaxy is here.
Haunt the
the mind,
Yeah.
right? Something is going to haunt your mind. I can guarantee it. Some of y'all is going to have, it's going to haunt your mind maybe someday, maybe next time. Some other people are going to have something else haunt the mind. It's called, well, when's the loogie ever going to end? We're going to wear masks again. I got to tell you, right? I went to the dog park today. My buddy Coob got a new mask. It was black. It was like it was professionally made black mask.
Good on him. Instead of that that surgical one that he's
instead of
been
the
trying to
blue
reuse
surgical
for 2
one, right?
months.
So I told him, I says, now what's cool? It's like whenever I see people and I say your mandatory mask matches your underwear, you actually sound sexy. Now when I say my mandatory mask and matches my underwear, it actually terrifies some people because I'm not wearing one. Like I'll put one when the cops roll by on, but it's
He
like
doesn't wear undies either.
Yeah,
So it's like...
I'm just not in the mood anymore.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't really matter, right? So that's where I'm at, right? So, but something's going to haunt your mind, guys. Is it going to be, is it ever going to end? Is it going to be the tax man? Yo-ho, it's the tax man. Something's going to haunt your mind. What does Neville do? Victoria, read it again.
If I could get you. You want me to read that from the top?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is the big idea that we begin with today.
Okay, so if I could get you to be completely in love with some state to the point where it haunted the mind, I could almost prophesy that you would, in the not distant future, externalize that state within your world.
Some people, they're so haunted by conspiracy theories. The aliens are trying to get us all. They actually control us all. Something haunts your mind. Let it be something lovely. Now, let's get to the second part, shall we? Okay, if you haven't eaten today, would you put hashtag I'm starving up, will you please? If you have not eaten today, if you've not consumed something caloric in order to hashtag I haven't eaten today or hashtag I'm starving for some silly reason, right? Now notice what Neville says here. And the reason we fail is we aren't hungry enough to change. I eat every day. Maybe you noticed that, right? I started the day with my bulletproof coffee. Why? Because I just love butter. I mean, I've got this thing about Irish and butter. He does
love butter.
And when you put Irish and butter and Colombian coffee together, you become multicultural, multinational. It's like, you know what? God bless Australia, right? I start my day with people from around the world in my coffee cup, right?
Yeah.
But do you have the urge of the hunger? Are you really hungry? Because a lot of people aren't. They're hungry enough to learn about this, but not do it, right? So, the reason we fail is because we aren't hungry enough to change. How often do you get hungry? Victoria.
Every day I get hungry.
DreamDrivenDay.com. You get it? Every day. If you make this about your day, if you make this about your hungers, don't make this whole manifesting thing about the one thing that'll fix my forever. We call it the Fix Forever program. If I win the lottery, forever will be fixed. Right? That's just silly. I want you to, what do you really want? What you really want is your day to be different. Now, Neville says, for we either do not know the law or haven't the urge or the hunger to really bring about the change. It starts with a hunger. What are your hungers, right? What do I hunger for? See, if we go way back, it's not like I hunger to make $250,000 a month and never have to leave the house. You know what I hungered for? To hang out with her. See, we're doing it. You know what I hungered for? Puppies. You know what I hungered for? Like the garden growing in the most lovely way. Jessie is here. You're numero uno, right? Numero uno, right?
Jessie?
Yes.
Numero uno into DreamDrivenDay in June.
Yes.
Oh.
Right, she took the first seat.
Good on you, Jessie.
Right? Somebody else named Mark took the second one.
Someone else called Mark.
That's right.
And it's not dark mockery.
No, not dark. Right? If it was, I would have said dark. Right? So, urge, hunger. When do you feel urges and hungers? You feel them every day, right? You got to give them, right? Next, Neville says, for the changing of the feeling of I results in the change of reaction. When do you react to things? Today, right? You look at the news, you see the people. The police drive past and I don't have my mask on. Yeah, I carry my handy orange. Because if I'm eating a handy orange, I don't need to have a mask on, right? Smart. Look at me. Right? So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to really get how powerful how powerful you are. And I want you to make the changes. Kellen says, who's Umro no dos? I emailed you. I don't know if I've seen an email from you.
Oh, Caroline.
So drop me a PM with your email address. I'll see if I can find it. We'll make it happen one way or the other, right? So here's what's really cool. A long time ago, we made up something. Do you remember doing this, Victoria?
We made up something.
We made up manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Oh,
90-day
yeah.
program, buck a day, all that good stuff, and people signed up for it, right? And so the course kept going, you kept going, so on and so forth. And one of the things that we've discovered over the past 7-8 years or whatever, since we made up made up manifestingmasterycourse.com, the people who naturally made this about their days changed. The people that made it about their some days are still waiting. The people that are still giving life to, you know what? See, as far as I can tell, you got 3 options, right? Option number 1, you can have a dread-driven day. Oh my God, time to get up, right? The phone will wake you up, the alarm will wake you up, something will get your ass out of bed. That's called a dread-driven day. Anyone ever have one of them?
Yeah, I used to have them.
Yeah. Now, if you have a dread-driven day, odds are you're going to try to escape from that. And what happens is, like people do that, they have distraction-driven days. They share photos of kitties and stuff on the internet, right? Number 1 thing shared on the internet, cat photos.
The kitties.
Swear to God, right? Kitties in one form or another, that's the thing that's shared the most on the internet. Look it up, right? Look
Really?
around. Yeah. Right? Swear to God.
Very good.
So, but here's the thing. At some point, you get tired of like trying to pretend you don't have dreads or noticing you have dreads, and like, let me tell you what happened again. Oh yeah, another dread. Right. Anyway, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to watch a long movie tonight. All right. See, I have nothing against long movies, but when you use them to distract yourself from your dreads instead of building a DreamDrivenDay.com, right? I find that funny. But here's the thing, guys. How do you change the feeling of I? I swear to God, when you start chunking at the size of your day, everything changes. Right? Brian says, Triple D Brian said something about he used to have them, but he has them far fewer. Right? Cool. Right? So this is the cool thing, guys. You got to let it become about you. To let it become about you, let it become about your day. Because it is your daily experiences that you really want to have different. Right? It's not about the house. It's about waking up, being at home. Right? It's not about the her, right? What if you woke up knowing that you're loved? Right? Puppies. Yeah, they're just fun, right?
Yeah.
So, the most amazing show ever, guys. Since I'm at Philosophy Drives Technology, we're not going to yak about that. Completely in love, yada, yada, yada. I think that's about it, right? By the way, I'm obviously not going to sell you on it. I'm going to invite you to it.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it, because 30 spots will fill up pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's a 30-day program, yada, 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 3 group calls. But the whole thing, just don't bring it back. There's Triple D Alice. By the way, you guys that are still here, that just got here, or whatever, are here, if you've done Dream Driven Day, if you could just put up a little comment about it, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, Alice mentioned
Right?
before that it's the best.
Cool.
So, yeah.
See, yeah, that makes that.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
like she said.
yeah, that means a lot to us, guys. So, Victoria,
Cool.
I want to know.
Well, we want to know.
I want to know too.
What was your hashtag strawberry bit?
All right, Victoria.
Mine's that quote. If it haunts the mind. And I really get that if it haunts the mind, how it can't help but change your reaction, and how your changed reaction has to show a changed world back to you, sort of. So, yeah, that's my bit.
Yep.
What was your bit?
You know, I love that quote and that whole thing of completely in love and haunting the mind, because something is going to haunt your mind. Lisa LaRock says Triple D is fabulous. You know, what is it? What's going to haunt your mind? Because, like, when I look at the past year and a half, when we made up Triple D, 2 years ago? In the past year and a half since the loogie, we've had some people go completely off the rails, right? Totally worked up about the Bilderbergers and the Hamburglers and people trying to control the world, the fucking lizards and stuff. I mean, they've
Lizards.
the whole David Icke is just like Neville Goddard thing. It's like, David Icke is like Neville Goddard? How fucked up is that? But it's like, and I can't do it. I can do Alex Jones, saying that David Icke is like. But anyway, but it really is that whole thing of like something's going to haunt your mind. Is it going to be like the aliens? Are they in your brainstem, right? Or is it the Bilderbergers are doing the thing and the anti-mask and the anti-vax? It's like, or are you just going to go, right? I really don't give a shit about anything like that. I'm just going to have impact. You get what haunts my mind? This show, the podcast, those puppies, right? That's what haunts my mind. We've got one more. Ready? I loving husband drove the car home today. Actually, loving puppy dad drove the car home today, and I was listening to my favorite version of Tequila. Da 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 da. Oh my God, it's so good. And so I turn into the driveway, and then the sun blasts me in the face, and I turn into the driveway slowly. Make sure you turn into the driveway slowly if you drive in the morning, because the sun's right there blasting in my face, and I do it slow. Puppies, that's right, Richard Terrix. Welcome to the show. And I stop and I look over at the house, and what do I see? See, Victoria got this massive new chimney top made. Handmade by this fella named Neil Carter. Neil Carter is just awesome. And so Neil Carter makes it.
Steal.
And Neil Carter brings it over, and him and son of Neil Carter put it up, right?
Yeah.
They're both gorgeous guys, right? Except Neil's like 7,000 years old, right? He's so cool. So him and son of Neil Carter are up there, just mucking around, and they put it up there. And this thing is massive, right? And the whole thing, ooh, I got a leak. Damn it. So, and the whole thing is that it's supposed to rust and look a certain way. And when I pull in and I pull the car in slowly, and I look over and I see it rusting.
Just starting
to rust. It's only been up a couple days.
It's going to take quite a few months.
So I run into the house with the puppies, and I say, Victoria, you must come to the outside.
Victoria.
And then so Victoria's like, whatever, right? And she comes outside. But here's the thing. What haunted my mind was going to be her smile. Loving husband has that haunt his mind. And when he saw that rust streak going down the middle, he had to show it to her. And her reaction?
Yeah, I know. I was getting excited.
All right. So, that's what it's like, guys. Every day is full of little lovely things like that, big lovely things like that. We only do what we love. And yada, yada, yada. Join us at DreamDrivenDay.com. Yeah. All right. So, Victoria, close it up.
So, while you keep typing in your hashtag strawberry bits, and while 20 cleans all the tea off the couch, go to freeneville.com.
221 email this pseudo-random goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
If you've done that, you're ready for something else, or even if you want to skip that, but don't skip it forever, DreamDrivenDay.com. The doors are open. 30 people. 2 slots are gone so far. And we see more people are going to take them based on the conversations here. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Her sitting on me haunts my mind. That was Scott Sizzler.
All right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.
Yeah.
All righty.
So, Brucey boy.
Can't wait to see who the 30 people are for Dream Driven Day
I
this
know.
time. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, reach out to Carolyn as well.
Hoo-ha. That's right.
See you tomorrow for your questions answered live.
It's going to be so much fun because compared to your questions answered,
Live.
dead. Yes.
Oh.